So, good morning, friends. This is Dr. Harshavardhan, and I'm from Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding, working as an assistant professor, PGCA, this Pusa campus. So, I have asked to talk about some key basic functions which are usually used in the data analysis. So, students, I have prepared some of the examples here. So, let us see about the basic functions. So, that are usually used while using this Excel either for data analysis or for some other purpose. See, here I have taken the data. That is, I am mentioning, I have shown 12 number of students. इसमें 12 students का नाम है. Okay, and these are the subjects. And out of 10, how much they have scored, like 5 marks, 6 marks, 7 marks, like that. So it's been shown here. And few, there is a mention of grades also, A grade, B grade, B grade, like that. Okay, and there are some blank cells also. So let us see some of the basic functions that we can use. Okay, say for example, if you want to count here if you want to count the number of cells, okay, which are numeric in number, numeric in the sense 5, 6, 1. Since the data is very small, you can usually count by your naked eye, that is 5, 6, 1. So there are 3 cells which are showing the numbers. Say for example, if you are having 1000 number of observations or the data, you cannot count individually. So how we can go for counting this numeric cells? Okay, so just we need to do one thing. Just go for double click here and then go for equals to symbol and then type count. Okay, so if you are clicking on this double click, okay, then select the number of cells which you want to do that calculation. That is, I will be selecting this. Okay, so and I will be going for enter. Okay, I will be putting the enter mark now. So see here, you can easily see there are 3 cells. Okay, that is this one, and this one, which are having the numeric cells. Rest are, one is alphabet and the one is blank. So if you drag this, okay, like this, you will be getting the data for all these particular students. Okay, so this is how we can count how many number of numeric cells are there easily. Similarly, if you want to go for counting the empty cells, here one empty cell is there, right? So against these numbers, that is for Raj student. So it is very easy to say now that is only one cell which is blank. But if it is a huge data, then you need to go for double clicking is equals to, then you can type count A. Okay, so if you are doing it count A, then select this where you want to do and then put the enter. So you can see here non-empty cells. Okay, so this 4, okay, says how many cells are there which are non-empty. Okay, so if you want to count how many cells are there which are non-empty, here only one is there which is empty, rest 4 are already filled either with the number or either with the grade. So there are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 cells which are non-empty. Similarly, you can drag this, you will get the data for all the students. Similarly, if you want to count the empty cells, here one empty cell is there. Okay, so easy to count now. Again same thing, you can go for count blank. Okay, if you want to go for count blank, that means how many cells are there which are blank. It will show among these observations. See here, only one is there which is blank. Again I will be dragging it, so it will be showing like a blank. Okay, say for example here there are 2 cells which are showing blank. Against it is mentioned 2. Okay, there are 2 empty cells are there in this data. So I have taken a very small example. If I want to go for the big data, if where there will be a 1000 number of observations, then I can say that these functions are very much useful. Then we will see the decimals. Okay, see here there are certain numbers, okay, like 1.2.3, 2.3.4, 2.344, 3.156, like uneven. Okay, so we don't have any even decimals here. So what we can do is either we can go for only 2 decimals or you can go for 1 decimal. So for that you need to select the cells, okay, which you want to show a normal decimals. Okay, see here you are having this symbol. Okay, so in this function, if you are going for clicking like this, so it will be giving the like decimals. So if I want only two decimals are usually preferred, then I will be clicking on this. Okay, so this will be increasing and it will be decreasing. So two decimals, so now it is a clear data which is showing even decimals. Okay, so this is also one type of key functions that is usually used while using the Excel sheet. Similarly, if you want to put the serial numbers, see, I have already included put the serial number here. अगर मुझे serial number लगानी है, then how I will be लगाना? I cannot go for typing 1 2 3 4. अगर data कम है तो 1 2 3 4 like 10 तक आप कर सकते हैं. बट अगर 1000 तक मतलब लिखनी है तो so it will be very much difficult. So what I will be doing, I will be writing 1 and 2. Okay, or you can write 3 also. It is your wish. Okay, so then you select this. Okay, once you are selecting, you can drag from here. If you are dragging, then automatically the serial number will be included. This is how usually we include the serial numbers in the Excel data. It might be very basic functions. Few people might be already knowing this, since it is for training for the UG students. So many of the UG students will not be aware of these basic functions. So for that reason, we need to know about these things. And the next function is, that is transposing. What do you mean by this transposing? Say for example, I am having the data here 47883. Instead of typing this horizontally, if I want to type this vertically, so then how can I transpose? You have already entered the data here. No need to type again like 478 like this. Okay, so for that what you can do is, you can just copy this one. I am copying this one and then I am doing a right click here, and then you can go for a paste special option. There will be a paste special option. Okay, so once you are going for paste special option, then you will be having the option called as an transpose. You need to click on that and click OK. So once you are clicking OK, see here the data which was in horizontal 47883, that became the transpose form. Okay, that is in the vertical form. So this is also one of the main function that usually we will be using while using this Excel sheet. Similarly, the multiplying values. Say for example, I am having the data here. Okay, 1 2 4 7. I need to multiply each of these cells by 3. Okay, say for example, if I want to multiply by 3, so 3 into 1 is 3. Okay, so I cannot go individually multiplying the cells. So for that, what I will be doing, I will be writing 3 somewhere. Okay, so I will be copying it. Okay, and then I'll be selecting where I want to multiply. Say I'm selecting here, then I'll be clicking the right click. Okay, so again I'll be going for paste special. So when I'll be going for paste special, so here I'll be having the option called multiply. Okay, so I'll be clicking on it and I'll put OK. See, now you can see here the data was 1 like that, right? So now I have multiplied by 3, so it is showing 3 6 12. The data is changed. That means each of the cells is multiplied by 3. Similarly, you can go do it for addition also, subtraction also, so and so. Okay, so and division also. And one more key function, that is other key function, that is conditional formatting. You are having the data. I have written the names of the students here. Okay, so I am having the students, but I need to know among these particular students where I have already written the particular name which is repeat in nature. Okay, say for example, here you are having Raj, Dhruv. Okay, similarly we are having the Raj and Dhruv. I have written it multiple times. So here I can easily say that these two are repeated. But if you are having 1,000 number of students, then how you are going to identify? So for that also one key function is there. So you need to do one thing. So you need to select these cells. Okay, so and then there is the option called conditional formatting. You can see here conditional formatting. So in this conditional formatting, what you will be doing, you will be going for highlight the cell rules. So highlight the cell rules, what you are going to do here, there are multiple options. Okay, greater than, lesser than and all. So I will be going for duplicate values. Okay, so if I am clicking that duplicate values, so what will be shown here? So those names which are repeated like Raj and Dhruv, they will be getting highlighted. So with this I will be easily coming to know so which are the cells, okay, among that particular column or the row, okay, that can be like known which are repeat in nature. So for that purpose we are using this conditional formatting. Okay, and the other thing is row or column formatting. Okay, say for example, I'll be just doing this one. I'm like arranging like this. This cell is like this length is very big. Okay, this particular row is having a very wide row. This is narrow. this is wide, so I am having like this. So what I can do is I can make it like equally width and all. Okay, so for that what I need to do, I need to select these particular rows or the columns, whatever it is. So once I will be selecting this, then I can easily go for formatting that one. Okay, so in the proper format. So for that what I need to do, so I'll be going this, I'll be selecting this, and I'll be going for the format option. There is a format option. Okay, so in that there is a row height. Okay, so here the rows are in unequal height, right? So I'll be clicking on those. I'll be mentioning how much centimeter or whatever it is row. I'll be typing 30. Okay, so if I'll be writing 30, see here you can see all the cells now are having the same row width. Okay, so this is how we are going to do the row formatting, or the same thing you can do it for column formatting also. So these are some of the basics of functions that we can use. Okay, how to count the number of numeric cells, empty cells, non-empty cells, how to put the decimals, 2 digit, 3 digit. Okay, how to put the serial numbers, how to go for transposing the data, how to add, multiply and delete the how to add, multiply and subtract the values among the row or a column. Okay, and how to find the repeats using this conditional formatting, how to adjust the cell or row column. Okay, so these are some of the basic functions that we will be coming across while using this Excel. Okay, so hope there are no any doubts in using this any of these basic functions. Okay, there are n number of functions are there, but the major thing that we will be using daily while using the Excel sheet, so only those I have been mentioning here. Okay, so if any doubts, you are free to reach out to me. Okay, thank you.